Election reflection, exactly 3 weeks to the day after voters gave President Obama a second term, and Governor Romney crediting the president's win to, quote, extraordinary financial gifts from government. He says the president gave plenty of such gifts to his base coalition groups. But Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal seems to back away from those comments. Take a listen.
Look, we as a Republican Party have to campaign for every single vote. If we want people to like us, we have to like them first.
Joining us now, Kate Obenshain, the former chair of the Republican Party in Virginia. Simon Rosenberg also with us, president and founder of NDN, a think tank in Washington. He is also a former campaign advisor to President Clinton. Kate, first of all, what do you think about Governor that essentially President Obama bought himself the election by handing out freebies?
Well, I have to agree with Governor Jindal that is not the correct analysis. And what Jindal and the other governors, Scott Walker, Bob McDonnell, Susana Martinez, are doing is having this honest reflection about what happened. And the governors are the best place for it to start. We have 30 Republican governors in the country, and they're looking and saying, hey, wait a minute. We campaigned for this narrow group and tried to just get enough white males, enough married women. We need to start looking at the broad array of the American electorate because the Republican message should resonate with young people, illegal immigrants, women, African Americans. That message of hope and opportunity, the American dream, is anybody's who wants it. We need to stop doing what President Obama has done, which is divide Americans, pitting them into groups that are fighting each other, and bring Americans together with this hopeful, conservative message.
Simon, you say that you've undertaken something like this on the Democratic side, and it bore fruit.
It did. I mean, there was when Democrats had won elections for almost 60 years in the United States, and Ronald Reagan and the Republicans took power away from the Democrats in the 1980s, there was an effort on the Democratic side to modernize the Democratic Party, to move it away from things that were no longer working in American politics as America changed. And I think that's what the Republicans are going to have to do. I think the Republicans were very successful in the latter part of the 20th century, and they're going to have to reapply their values and their ideas to a new America, to a new economy, a new geopolitical set of realities, over the next 10 to 20 years. But I want to agree with Kate, is that you can see some of those leaders out there, right? Bobby Jindal and Chris Christie and Susana Martinez. I mean, there is a very strong next bench for the Republicans who could lead the generational change that's going to need to happen. So it may not be a 20-year process, but it's certainly, I don't think it's going to snap back right away.
Kate, for Republicans, looking in the rear view might not be a useful exercise. It seemed to me that Governor Romney put out a pretty positive campaign, talked about, the middle class and trying to restore people. How much of this is, I don't know, how much of this is the trashing of the Romney campaign at the hands of some of the Democratic leaning groups that put out all that advertising?
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is, John. I think what they're doing, I think it would be negligent for the current leaders, the grassroots of the party, not to look at what went wrong. It shouldn't be driven by paid consultants or by the mainstream media, but this is what needs to happen. What went wrong? What they're saying is that Mitt Romney did not launch a positive, aggressive campaign based on those conservative principles. He was very much on defense, didn't answer a lot of the charges that were thrown at him. And what Jindal says is we have to answer every single one of those attacks, but we need to put out that positive message. And the problem is you've got a president and a Democrat Party that are not doing what Simon did such a great job in bringing about that transformation. But now they've gone on attack, vilify Republican parties based on personality, not based on ideas. And the Republicans have to have a vision and an ideology that is strong enough and bold enough to be able to transcend that politics of personal destruction that has been so successful.
Simon, as Kate pointed out, there are 30 Republican governors in this nation. Yeah. It is hardly a dead party.
No, I agree with that. I mean, I think that it's like a snake shedding a skin. I mean, you're seeing a change from an old Republican Party to a new one, and I think that you see some very promising leaders. Mitt Romney, where I disagree with Kate, is that if the Democrats won all the big arguments in this election too. I mean, you heard Republicans saying that Barack Obama was a failed president, the economy was terrible, but yet he won the economic argument, he won the argument on health care, he won the foreign policy, he did, and I can fight this out with you, Kate, but he won the argument. And so the point is, the Republicans not just lost the political strategy. No, he said the Republicans not just didn't have a strategy to win the new electorate. They won, Kate, come on, you got your time, is that they also won the major they lost the major arguments with the Democrats. It wasn't just about personal destruction. And so the Republicans, if they're going to be honest, they have to win these arguments, and they have to have a better strategy for how to win the politics, too.
Lots of meetings to come over the next 4 years, I think. Simon Rosenberg, Kate Obenshane, thank you both.
Sure, thank you.
Keep an eye on what's happening over in